Alrighty, Super Benny here, and we're talking about something I quite like to talk about. We always talk about stuff we enjoy, stuff we play, stuff we passionate about, and stuff we like. Shenmue. Yeah, there is a bit of news about Shenmue. No news yet about Shenmue 4. We all wanted Shenmue 3. We finally got the Kickstarter after many years, finally of the free. We'll get back into that eventually. So yeah, let's talk about the news. The news is recently they had Steel Paws that was announced, which is kind of like an anime type game. It's good to see the studio actually making some games and something coming out of there. At least, if I was in that studio, I would definitely have the story ready for maybe 4, 5, 6. Be actively making things ready. They always have they've got the game engine ready. I don't know. They didn't really push it with the DLC. It was nice to see the anime come out. Yeah, it's kind of in limbo. It's always in limbo. The money gets squandered very quickly. A lot of the complaints with the third is with that it doesn't progress the story, which is totally understandable. We'll go back into that, but yeah, let's get back into the news about Steel Paws. I played Twister, which was kind of an Apple game. This looks like it's coming on Netflix, which is pretty cool. Twister, which is a faithful successor to Space Harrier. So if you love Space Harrier, give this a go. It's on Strictly Limited. It's pretty decent. The soundtrack's a bit weird. You can always turn it down. Put Spotify, and I put the old Space Harrier soundtrack on. I had a much better time. But yeah, it's pretty decent. Very similar to like Shooting Down, all of that. I suspect the Steel Paws game is going to be pretty good. And hopefully with this new company that's taken over with them, they can help push to maybe a sequel to Shenmue and Shenmue 1, Shenmue 2, Shenmue 3. This copy here is Shenmue 2. I always remember getting Shenmue. I love that to bits. This is a very special copy. I had Shenmue for many years. That was my first game. It's probably the best game in the series. This is pretty a close second. It's very good. It is still ran by Sega. A lot of the Sega stuff on the Dreamcast is brilliant. Yeah, but this is a very special copy because I'm a bit of a dick. This is my friends from college. I couldn't get hold of Shenmue 2. It was very difficult to get over in the UK. And I remember when I came across one of my best friends in college, Luke. I really miss you, I tell you. Yeah, he lent me this. I never got it. I never got to give it back, so that's why I say I'm a bit of a dick for that. But yeah, this is absolutely an awesome game. Yeah, I finally got a chance to play through it. Unfortunately, Luke has passed away. But yeah, this is great. I love having this in my collection because it always reminds me of him and our college kind of days and. We used to love hip hop and talk about video games and talk about basketball and hip hop and cool stuff. So yeah, never getting rid of that. That's staying there. I absolutely love Shenmue. Love my old pal there. So yeah, there was some more sort of as you can see in the thumbnail. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. There was some merch came from Limited Run. It's very bizarre kind of merch. They've got like these weird like game packs you can get with like cards, and they had like a skate deck, really expensive pin, the t-shirt, the hoodie looked alright. There was like really weird, kind of grew on me after a while, but it had the cat, remember the orphan cat from Shenmue, the first one, and had a little his little toy cat with like little kind of tuner and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was a bit bizarre to see. again, do you need a lot of join? Do you need more teddies? Do you need more? Do I need a Shenmue skate deck? This is great to see. Just like more merch coming out, more figures coming out, more anime coming out, games. With Shenmue 3, there was about 4 or 5 different editions. Great, more stuff, more things. I don't need a lot of stuff. To me, always was important was the story. So yeah, I just want to know what a conclusion. Just like many people want a conclusion. It is frustrating that the story doesn't get concluded with the budgets and all this kind of thing. He does tend to get really involved in making mini arcade games. It's better the devil you know with that guy. He loves just making games. So that's why the Steel Paws is coming out. He's making some games. If he is interested in actually finishing off Shenmue, just make the story or have DLC or something, push it. The graphics are pretty decent, are very good. Just the gameplay is lacking a bit. Deep Silver on here, I think it's Koch Media or someone now. But the gameplay and the combat wasn't as refined. Worried a bit too much more, as I say, about the mini games. The story didn't progress. The combat was a bit lacking. And trying to get people involved in it as well. You want to keep pushing the story and get it done. I think people are becoming tiring and weary, just like they are with GTAs. So yeah, it's just one of them. Hopefully it'll come out. I mean, as you can see with Siberia launched pretty similar time and on PlayStation and Xbox, but they've managed to get about 5-6 games out. I see collector's editions for that and new games for that, and I'm like, where's Shenmue? Where's Shenmue 4? Where's Shenmue 5? Where's Shenmue 6? Come on, let's get them out. It does concern me he's not actively working on it. He doesn't explain the story. The story's not simple. If you look at Yakuza games tell the story brilliantly. It's with Sega. They're not as much of a simp as Rio, and they have more kind of sexy elements and vicious fights and that kind of stuff. So it really appeals more to the Japanese kind of crowd, whereas this one is more about friendships and relationships and feelings, and there's the arcade games are very good, but yeah, they do miss out on a whole kind of market which Yakuza has captured. They did kind of, as I would say, rip off Shenmue, but hey ho, that's a successful challenge for them, and they've done brilliantly. Where Shenmue goes, we don't know. If a fourth one goes, it doesn't finish the story because there's 5, 6. I think everyone finds the plot very hard to follow, and there is so many mysteries, and people just talk on the forums, on the group all the time. What's the mystery? And what's this? What does this so mean? And what does this? And just speculating. The story shouldn't be so. It is intriguing to a point, but you shouldn't be speculating so much. It's you've got to tell this guy, hey mate, be clear, be focused. Don't start making more arcade games. Focus on the story and get this story done. Yeah, I don't think it's ever going to get finished. It's always going to be one of them. But for me, Shenmue 1, Shenmue 2 is always going to be brilliant. And after all this time, I'm not sure the story may be as good as hyped as it would be as an ending. So, maybe sometimes it's better the unknown, I guess. I don't know with this. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think more games are going to come out? They keep getting investment, as I say, it just comes a bit tiresome. A lot of the fans are getting a bit rinsed with the merchandise and all that kind of stuff. And what I would say to them is definitely push towards getting the story, not just get 4, not just get 5, not just get 6. Let's get a conclusion. Let's get some more story depth. People even sat down and paid a lot of money with Kickstarter and whatever, and was, really loving being in awe in him. But you need to press the guy and say, hey, what's all the mystery? What's all the mystery? it's an endless frustration. It's hard being a Shenmue fan. I think everyone, we don't always agree on everything, but I think we can all agree on that. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. I'm thinking of actually playing through Shenmue 3 again. Maybe go check out maybe what I wrote, because I did Kickstarter this. This is the Kickstarter sleeve. Go check it. I think I wrote something like something funny like my dad hates video games, so I put him in one. So something like that. I think I put something like that. But yeah, it'd be good to play through this and see how it runs on the PlayStation 5. So yeah, I think I'll be playing through that on this channel as well. I'm probably going to play through Shenmue 1 and 2 again. I always play through every couple of years. I played them so many times. So yeah, big love for the Shenmue series. As I say, it's quite interesting. They got the merch out, the new games coming out. And he just needs to establish, this steel porting, establishes himself. I don't mind he's making other games. Establish himself as a studio, get the merch going, get the feelings going. I think he will have to do these extra side games to, keep bankrolling his other. He's got so much ambition. It's crazy. You just got to keep him a bit grounded. He just goes off on too much tangents, and we never finish the story. I'm getting old. I'm getting grey. Finish the story. Finish the story, you. Anyway, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Are we ever going to get Shenmue 4? Are we going to get 5 or 6? Are you hopeful with this new company? Are you going to play Steel Pause? Have you played Earth Twister? All that kind of jazz. What kind of merch you also have for Shenmue? And all that kind of stuff. So yeah, oh god, I could talk hours about Shenmue, but I won't bore you to death. So yeah, take care and have a good weekend.